Okay, now that we've got the hip hits, let's move on to the next hip basics, figure eights. They look just like this. As you can see, it's really similar to the hip hits, except this one is a little bit smoother and it's a little bit more rounded. Don't be afraid just looking at it. I know it looks a little bit complicated, but I'm going to break it down for you really slowly, so I'm sure you'll be able to catch it too. What you're going to do is you're going to pretend that you're in a square room, and you're going to imagine that your hips are hitting each side of the room. You're going to start with your right hip hitting to the front, then hitting to the back, then your left hip hitting to the front of the other side of the room, and then to the back again. So you're hitting right front, right back, left front, left back. And you're going from one side of the room to the other. You're never really coming back to that base position, standing straight up. You're going 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try just that together, hitting the 4 sides of the room. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. And hit 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Be careful not to overextend your body. Don't push anything out too much. Keep your upper body as straight as possible. This is all about your hips. Also, keep in mind you really have to keep those knees bent. This is going to really help you and not limit you in your movement. If your legs are straight, it's going to be very, very awkward for you to move around. But when your knees are bent, you can easily push that hip out, push it back, keep them bent, front, and then back again. Now, let's try hitting all 4 corners of the room, couple counts of 8, and then we're going to smooth it out. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, and hit 2, 3, 4, front, back, and 1, 2, 3, 4, front, back. Smooth it out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. Now, a lot of the elements that come with the figure eights are similar to the hip hits. We're going to play with levels. So, using that hip basic of the figure eights, we're going to go around and we're going to slowly bring it down as low as you can go and then come back up. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep in mind your hips are doing this figure 8 motion, hitting all 4 sides of the room. Okay, let's try that with levels. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. To the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now, we can also add in that looking element. Remember, we're just looking to the side, looking to the side. So each time your hip moves from one side of the room to the other, your head is following. Be careful not to do any big hair whips. This is not a wild style kind of move. This is really soft, girly, and sexy. Let's try that. Let's do 4 head turns with the figure eights. Here we go, and then back to center for those last 4 counts. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, back center, 6, 7, 8, and look, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. Now the last element is the arms. We're going to keep them the same as we did for the hip hits. So you're going to drop those arms, keeping shoulders back. We're going to lift those arms up, bringing them down behind your neck, dragging down your body, and then one more, bring them all the way up, and drag one arm down while the other one follows. Good. So now let's practice just doing the figure eights. We're going to start with each of those arms. First, arm Arms dropped, shoulders back. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. To the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Arms up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Arms up. 2, 3. One arm down. 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good work. Remember, the figure eights can also be done off rhythm or to a slower beat than you're actually listening to. Really adds that sexy element to it. Good job, ladies.